And we're now at the stage of replacing the fuel filter, and you can see we've got the intercooler there. Now we could remove that. If we're very lucky, we should just be able to unscrew it from there. As you can see on the new filter, we've got a screw thread. Access is diabolical, but we could just be lucky. We'll disconnect this. Just a little tab there at the bottom. Push that in. So I'm just in the process of removing this. I've got the nut off there, and this cranked 12mm spanner's coming in great. It's helping reach the other bolt as it is less accessible with the intercooler in the way, but it's easier than removing many bolts for the intercooler, I think. So I've now got it loose, and we're just going to disconnect these two pipes, taking note of which goes where. You can see we've got that one with a outer sheathing on the right hand side, and the one what's raw, or natural so to speak, on the left. So we managed to pump a bit of diesel out of it using the lift pump. So only underneath, that is a little drain you can use, and I chose not to use it, so we'll just have to unscrew this and unscrew the canister from the vise. I'll put it in the vise. So we've just managed to loosen off the base with a pair of swan neck pliers. And that's doing an excellent job of removing it, and we've got it nipped up in a vise with just a cloth there to save marking the aluminium. And that's what came out of it. So there's a rubber seal we're going to take off before we put it in our new filter. Yeah, it's definitely from there. And a bit of stock. Then we'll just nip that up. And neither of us could manually unscrew that, so the chain wrench came to the rescue. It was surprisingly tight. And whilst you've got diesel on your hands, why not take that opportunity to lubricate the new seals. So we've gave them both a little nip up with that one with the swan necks, and we did go and tighten a little bit more with the chain wrench. Since it were incredibly tight, we thought we'd reciprocate, because we don't want it leaking. And we know how searching diesel fuel can be. Well, we've got the filter refitted. Right. And we're just going to wire it up. Get to reconnect this. So now we're going to have to prime the diesel as there is air in there. So we'll just slacken off this bolt here. 10mm bolt. And then we'll pump downwards on the lift pump. So we've done quite a bit of pumping on the lift pump, and I found the best thing to do. I got this ratchet here. I pushed it, I managed to get it dead centre on the lift pump, and we just saw. And also push it more, does it? Push it a little bit more for us. Just get a squirt of diesel coming out. Keep going. There we go. You see the diesel coming out there. So we know it's primed, and then we'll just quickly lock that off and give it a nip. So this is the first start. It's sounding lovely. Get a rev! Just to double check everything's good, and a little bit erratic. There's a bit of an airlock going. Everything's smooth out now. Cost repair solutions.